Hello, welcome to a new video where you don't say anything about my bed. I know I didn't do it correctly.
Please leave me alone.
So today I want to talk about a subject that I'm very passionate about, right? Something that I know a lot about. That is the internet, right? And its different communities and whatnot. You know, you have the YouTube communities, the anime community, the 4chan community, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook. But you also have a huge one which people don't like for some reason. Talking about furries, obviously, you read the title. Let's not act dumb. I am dumb, but I'm a dumbass. I was born this way, so. People really don't like furries, apparently. Or at least the general public seems to not understand what furries are, and on the internet they are really disliked. And that's a very light term. And I think that's mainly because, you know, they're weird, right? Like they dress up, they like animals, like they think they're animals or something. They hold like conventions where they all dress up as animals and have fun, I guess. That's weird, right? Something's wrong with them, right? And actually, no. Believe it or not, they're normal people. They just like to have fun and they have a hobby, right? So I thought today I will dive into it and tell you what furries actually are and why you should not hate on them, basically. So it's probably going to get like more dislikes than usual, right? Because furries, literally. But yeah, just dive into it. Furries are misunderstood. They have that one thing that they like, right? And they come together to just enjoy that thing. And I think the reason why people really think it's weird is because they're not scared. They're not scared to show that they like what they like. But I should probably tell you what is a furry, right? Most of the time, a furry is someone who likes anthropomorphic, I think that's the word, right? Animals. And that means humans, but with like animal features, or the opposite. The two are the same, basically. Yeah, it's mostly because they like animals, right? Like they have a love and passion for animals. Not everyone, though, obviously. So furries, most of the time, have a fursona. A fursona is basically a second person. A fursona is basically either themselves as like a furry version of themselves, or just characters. You can see fursonas as like OCs, you know, like characters in any cartoon or show or even TV series that you watch or movie and whatnot. That's the same thing. They're characters that they created because they like the way the character is. They designed it, their emotion, their name, everything. And it can either be just a character that they like, that they created, just like any show, or it could be a reflection of themselves, just as an anthropomorphic form. There are various forms, right? They're like anthropomorphic, feral, which is more animal-like, but the most common is just anthropomorphic. What are those suits that they wear? Well, they're called fursuits. No, not all furries wear fursuits. They are very expensive. Good quality fursuit can cost up to like 5,000, 6,000, even like more. They take a very long time to make, and they're a work of passion and love. And they just wear it, you know, like to represent either their character, like I said, or themselves, their persona. And that's about it. In most cases, a furry is someone who likes anthropomorphic animals and just has a character, which is either themselves or a character that they made. And they just like to share things about them. A big part of the community is art, right? There's a lot of artists. People will pay a lot of money for commissions. This art is so prevalent in the community. There are great artists that I personally love. I'm sorry for the pronunciation, but bear with me. You have Ray Luca, you have NG Wolf, that guy that draws foxes very realistically. And these are just the surface, obviously. Art is a big part of the community. People often just share pieces they have and they make or they commission someone. It's a big thing. And most furries are just normal people, like I said. I've seen there's a lot of mechanics, so the people that love cars. There's also a lot of retail workers, healthcare workers, just normal people that just have that hobby, you know? Yeah, that's what the furry community is. Okay, yeah. Maybe I should talk about the elephant in the room. The porn. There is a lot of porn. Yeah, the community is very sexual. That anyone who denies that is wrong. It's obviously very sexual. But the thing is, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that personally. Yes, obviously there are risks, like exposing minors to porn, developing addictions and whatnot. But most of the time, at least for like 99% of furries that I've met, they're alright. Normal people. They're very horny. Yes.
I can relate.
But they're normal people. They're just very horny, normal people. Please save me. I've been stuck in horny jail for 24 days. Someone save me. Please. So naturally, there's a lot of porn art. That's called YIF. Most of the time, these are the pieces that people will pay a lot of money to have. A lot of money. I'm talking
buckaroos, big cashes, funny money. I'm talking stacks of funny money.
that whole thing is what people see, right? They mostly see just the porn and they assume everything is like this. And there's a big SFW side, which is safe for work, if you didn't know. Yes, there is a big NSFW side. We must not neglect the SFW side. There are a lot of people who will not and do not want to interact with the 18+ side. And I think the issue is that, just like in any community, just the society in general, there is bound to be people who are degenerates. See, there's a big stereotype that furries want to animals, and that's not true, obviously. There's a reason that most art is anthropomorphic, so humans. Those degenerates will do things that they shouldn't do, right? Like animals, for example, be racist or Nazis and whatnot. And the thing is, that's what people see, because when someone is like this, the whole community rallies up to kick them off the internet, to report them to the FBI or to the police and whatnot. We do that. We don't like those people. But the thing is, because we do that, it blows up. And people outside the community see it, and all they see is, oh, furry, animal. As we all know, people remember the bad more than the good. I think that's the biggest issue here, is that anytime the like 0.1% of the community that is fucked does something fucked, it gets blown up. That, plus the fact that furries are very just free. Most furries that have fursuit, for example, they don't really care. They're not scared to just show themselves and show their hobbies and what they like. And because it's a bit different, all of that combined just makes furries look very weird and hated. I think the biggest issue at hand is that people don't try to understand them, right? To like research it. They just see the surface and they assume things. I really wish we could change that, but if I'm honest, it's probably not gonna change unless some big content creators actually come out as being furries and make videos about how furries are normal people, just like I'm doing. I think it won't change. But hey, I'm trying to change things, so that's why I'm making this video. So I want to end this video by just showing you artists that I think really deserve a shout out. I think you should also look into the community if you're interested. Obviously be careful, there are, like I've said, some people that like are more sexual than others, so if you don't want that, tread carefully. And avoid the 0.1% that is fucked. Also, Paris Nickel, hit me up, you know, we can roleplay together. But yeah, if you enjoyed, subscribe, leave a like. I should be live streaming on Twitch when this video goes live on YouTube, so come around. And now, here's a bunch of artists that I absolutely love and that I think you should follow. See you later.